frenzies. Oh my goodness, this is very gun heavy. 4 frenzy, 1 ghost. 5, 3 ghosts, 2 frenzies. Dude, there's just no util here. Everyone's picked up the guns.
They can determine it themselves, but well, speaking of tempo,
Fnatic on defense, Navi on attack, and they go straight up searching with the dog.
Look how quickly they're going to the case. Now,
Yeah, didn't even consider. They tunnel vision so hard on that.
I thought they'd crossed, you know, all the T's, dotted the I's, all the good stuff, but now Dirk
Okay, so Yoro gets to heaven. He TPs over towards here if he wants to.
And towards middle. Unfortunately for him, no one fancies overextending towards this, so he does get to keep his life, and Dirk gets to slip a little bit deeper towards B main.
Curious, actually, that there wasn't any Chronicle or Leo pressure coming through mid on the back of that. Almost that pinch towards Sushi. Navi have regrouped though.
Pick the right thing, they go into the site. 3 people here for Fnatic though, so they could potentially clear this fast. And they're going for it. Yeah, Sugetsu's in a bit of a rough, real rough spot there. And they have no map control on site. This is actually looking alright for Fnatic. It's just going to come down to Jaws.
But the options are limited. Is Chronicle going to take those first couple of steps? The flash does turn it. Doesn't really dissuade him from his pathing. The smoke could be a problem. They're buying seconds here, but Fnatic will need to go soon.
Dirk will look for this challenge, but he's almost got to play his life in this situation, Lauren.
If he goes down, then it becomes way more comfortable. But actually, it's Chronicle and Leo.
Double elbow, and they know.
That's a massive
kill. Has he done that?
Angel still doing damage. Leo down low, not enough. And now, looking at what's left, it's just CNED. Clock on his side. The flash, he's going to eat that though. Now the diffuse isn't stopping.
Oh, it's so close. Damn, nicely handled. Nicely handled.
Yes, close, but
I'm impressed.
no cigar in the end for CNED.
Kahibo, thank you so much, mate. Kahibo with the prime, appreciate it. Thank you, chat. You member of the Slug Club, you know what to do in terms of pistols. It is 1-2, 1-0 in this map.
And actually, I even noted there's a very deep trap wire actually in screens, all the way towards.
Yeah, I liked the fast retake. I thought that the fast take was so good.
Progress very deep into screens.
Why is everyone typing numbers? What's the Bacan asked duel?
An awful decision to make here to commit to that swing or obviously wait out and bank on Alpha.
Okay.
Looking to take a
very nice. Yeah, just understanding when they were all flooding over towards the site, just knowing that if they can cut off map control by having one person here and they clear over towards A main. Yeah, that was very impressive from Fnatic. I liked it a lot in terms of how they're buying this, because there was a plant they're expecting a potential force buy, so this is when they do this heavy armor, light armor, and just force up all the guns. Again, Fnatic have a lot of protocols depending on what you do on your attack.
Boaster finds a ton of damage.
Whether you plant or not, it's decent.
Doesn't want to allow him to go down.
Chips him down. We've got 30 on Zipan, 34. 30 Sugetsu taking some bullets as well. Could be a potential dog stun on this as well. Damn, look at the timing on all of this. Sickening. Smoke as well to make sure they couldn't trade it.
And Sugetsu left to rot on 30 HP in a bit of a dream. The dream's crushed.
Okay, nicely done. Very nicely done. How's the Bacan? Has gifted over to Jay Curtin. I imagine you got the number right. I imagine that's what it was for. I just saw you look going nuts. Well done, mate.
Was there a flash?
Bacon, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it.
He's just seeing if you can find a kick, basically.
Right, here we go. First buy rounds. This is where we see what they plan with the Yoru. This is it. This is one of the better strats that they should have with it, I imagine.
In certain situations.
What's going on?
Excited to see actually here technically with a reinforced front line with the 2 duelists from Navi.
Flash over towards middle. We've got Cage to block off vision. Interesting from Fnatic. One-way smoke. B main control.
Like
he's fast into middle. Just straight up walked up in.
Well, he actually wants to get ahead of the second one. Boaster.
Give the thanks to Comms. Okay. Thank you, Comms. Why did he refuse one and then he gifted it on?
Navi starting to employ
because he's already in the Slug Club. Okay, I got it.
Timing of this dog quite nice.
I got it. Damn, you're gifting one on as well. Thank you so much, mate. Jay Curtin as well. Got gifted. Now he gifts another one on. We got a Madry 37. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you for doing that, mate. Thank you for doing that, Jay.
You know what's going their way. Angel going to try and get ahead of this one.
It's his own flash.
He's still got at least a fair
Honestly,
fight on it. It's good.
pretty nice. Honestly, pretty nice. I liked it.
He's
That was
actually going
great.
to lose out. Angel, beautiful play
I
towards
said
the
we were
site.
going to see something pretty good. Fast buy round is the big one, and we actually, it delivered. I'm in for that. I thought it was good.
The next to fall, and Angel having a whale of a time.
Nice combo. Oma flash was great.
Well, Durka probably going to try and challenge here, but Alpha a million miles away from this one right now. It's a 2v5. Some players tagged up, yes, but it's not really anything that Fnatic can capitalize on comfortably, at least.
Navi really want to not stick around and make sure they don't lose too many guns. Durka just trying to get one, hoping for someone in this corner.
Find this kill. I'm surprised Zipan takes it.
Oh, saviors. Look at
He's
this.
one off the Rolling Thunder now, so I guess it comes
Yeah,
full
all of them
circle
have to
for him.
rebuy armor. Shao will keep an eye on him,
the
see if he
confidence
does.
here, actually, this paranoia is going to land. I noted Angel just catching his own flash ever so slightly. Again, the confirmation there, somebody's on default. Oh, sorry, no, it was the Sky Flash that came through.
Cypher or Killjoy in this map.
Okay.
If you don't have
Well,
a
he actually,
Viper,
in
you gotta
that
have
situation,
Cypher.
the
If
flash
you have
is
a Viper,
completely
you can do a
mitigated by the
Killjoy,
paranoia
but
landing.
becomes a
Again,
little bit
Angel still
risky. The
has
problem with
time after
Killjoy is a
that
lot of
TP.
time, it will work in ranked or whatever, but a lot of time in pro games, if you can't fake over towards A, and you can't block vision over towards A, you're just going to have a rough time, right? You can't do a cage or a wall that blocks this. A lot of the time, someone's just going to be holding this the whole time, and it's just one person locking down A. And that means you've got 2 mid or 2 B, you have a nightmare. Right, but when you kind of block vision like this and this, they could be anywhere. They could have walked into sight, they could have walked heaven. That's when you're kind of keeping the numbers over towards A, so that's why it's important.
There it is. A little delayed on it, but be caught up by this.
It's not bad going into the corner.
Oh, Dirk's position could be really
Shao bought
nasty.
armor, but it was heavy armor, so it's not too bad. He's down to 13, right? Nicely handed from Durka. Popped them both.
That's wild to me.
Love that. Again, best map for the judge.
And the re-clear coming out from Leo's
Best
very nice.
map for the judge. You got all the spots.
Retrieve the rifle as
All
well.
the spots in the world to use the
The
judge
option
on
still
this
playing
map.
the judge for the time being,
Absolutely
but
unbelievable.
The option to swap out at least here, if Fnatic want to
Pretty much
concede
all
a
of
plan.
them.
Not going to be as much of a hindrance
So
in
yeah,
terms of the retake.
guild made double judge. Pretty
Not
fun.
seen Cned and Angel
Stupid
really
gun. Yeah, but let's all use
stack
it,
up
and then
together,
the faster
kind of focus
Riot
their
realizes
efforts.
it's a stupid gun, the faster it gets nerfed.
Just
So
yet.
Good read from Fnatic
it's
on this rotation.
let's all just use it.
Time to
Let's all
drift
exploit
Leo
it,
over
and then we
a
get
little
a
bit further.
even game.
This should confirm it.
We'll get a better game. Oh,
Takes a little bit
nice.
of a look and he finds what he wants.
I was going to say it should catch.
We'll get
but
a better game faster.
the fault line maybe even a little off there, or it ran out of effect. Still going to find some progress.
Same with the
towards
shorty.
site, though.
Hopefully we get a shorty enough soon, just because so many people are using it. Keep an eye on the time.
Just through the smoke, but Cned with a bit of a wild spray
Oh,
does
okay.
find the Chronicle. The
Don't need to look at the
immovable
time when
object
they've
on
fully
the
lost.
site.
Nicely
Doesn't
done
allow
from
them to even
Chronicle.
really come that
Impact
close,
again.
and
Yeah, a
Cned keeping
little
an eye on
bit
that rifle is the
slow.
best he could really
Once
hope
they had
for here.
lost this
So
kill over
Fnatic
towards heaven, they looked a little bit lost, to be honest
looking
with you.
pretty sure in this
Why do I
now.
feel like this is going to fall
I
short?
want to see a setup
It feels
here
like
to
this might
really
fall
put
short.
Angel and Cned
Right,
in a
they'll have an
position to
idea with the ult
isolate
though,
1v1s
and they
on
got
the
another
back of
ult that will
Zipan and
combo
Shao,
with it,
potentially
so
Angel's
this is
utility
important.
as well, but
And
we're not
as well, on
really
top
seeing
of
them
that, it's a
stacked
big
up
round
in
where they have to
any
eco after if they
situation so
lose.
far. Yes,
There's going to be another good
4
plan
rounds,
here.
but
Let's see what they got. What's Angel got for us?
really, you've got to argue, especially on the attack, that's their win condition here, playing this composition. Whether it be isolating Durka or potentially looking towards the anchor being.
If it gets
closer
nerfed, it'll be
or
unused like the
Alpha,
Bucky. Yeah, but then the Bucky will make
definitely
a
what I wanna see
return, because the left click of the Bucky is still
going
very, very
forwards here,
strong.
and Fnatic with some
Oh,
exploration
this is a
from mid.
multi-use smoke, right, where you can hide in this corner.
The trade's good for Durka. Cned's in danger here, trying to just play his life. You can see
It's a
already
nice
Durka's
mix-up.
going deep in this one.
Yeah, they
He's
did not
actually
want to
gonna
get
go further.
X-Ec'd on.
Already, does he
Oh
find
my
it?
goodness,
No!
nice
Durka
updraft.
goes down, Zipan's
That was
caught him.
sick.
The ult goes to waste. It all feels a
Good
little
reaction
rapid
from
at this
Cned there.
approach.
Oh, Chronicle has posted up behind that smoke. And Navi not running.
He
this
actually
one,
got
they don't
so
wanna give this
wrecked, that
information
was
away to any
incredible.
player that's still pushed deep in mid. This information gathered towards sewers though.
They have no idea about Chronicle, right?
The timing on this
Yeah,
doesn't
doesn't look.
quite
Yeah,
picture
not
it. Is
at
the
all.
timing right? Little tease
Okay,
on the
Chronicle,
he knows
man.
2 here, so they can insta-hit
Is
over
there
towards
the other
site.
way
Let's
that
see what
entire
Alpha can
time,
do.
by the way?
They got to just burst on this and hope for the best, but Alpha,
Oh.
gorgeous tracking on the first here. A couple more fights to be had. He
Ah,
wants the
nice.
ult as well.
And an
Oh, he's
extra.
making so
That's
much value out of that
outrageous
position by
from.
so
That is
much time.
outrageous from him.
Just
really is.
reluctant to give it
That's
up.
so good. I like
The
the idea
time
from
on the fault
Fnatic
line
as
is
well,
perfect
realizing that
as
they
well.
have realizing that they have these two ults that we were talking about comboing well, and they just decide to aggress on them. Any kind of plan that they had kind of wasn't able to be used. They just didn't have enough time to think.
We're questioning the execution maybe, but CNED remaining slippery.
Yeah, I like the idea from Fnatic. It was cool. Made a lot of sense. Good calling again.
Showstopper, and ultimately Zipan shutting that down, but again, in terms of the outcome, Fnatic swing that right back in their favor. Ultima's starting to come online now. Rolling Thunder, Bladestorm. Angel does have his as well.
Low buy coming in for Navi. It's not too bad though. Interesting that he buys when he has knives.
You don't want to commit towards a site hold. At least here, I mean, it's easier to slip away from
Fnatic watch party just eating and chilling, man. They're getting too comfy. They're just having the best time.
Fnatic, to be honest.
They don't even watch the game. They just go there, celebrate, go home, eat some nice food.
How much
It's just
value
another day, another day of wins. It's outrageous.
There's your vulnerable target.
That's exactly what you don't want to happen.
There it is.
That's nice.
Read. Angel,
okay, that's really strong. The ult with the stun is really strong. This is great. No one. It's all up to Leo. He has to kill 2 somehow. 1, 2.
Leo is out of this world, but he gets put to bed. Zipan's got him, and Sugetsu's right on the case as well. It's all on Alpha. A 1v2. He's got Zipan full HP.
How important is mid control? It depends on your comp. When you have double duelist, especially when it's the Sky, especially when it's Raze and Jet, you don't have to. That's why double duelist is incredible, right? You can just sight hits all the time. But when you're when you only have one duelist, there's like a Raze, then mid control is like pretty much everything. This is very good timing from Alpha.
They have to clear the site, but they've gotten scot-free. They haven't found contact. They found nothing. So you start asking those questions. This is when you'll find the answers. Alpha is close. But they've got to consider it, and they don't. He gets the first for free.
Yeah, might consider back sight now. That was snappy though from Sugetsu. Nicely done. The good news for Fnatic is they killed so many. Right? They have a chance to reset the loss bonus, and there's only one person that survives. It's a good round from them though with the low buy. It was a cool use of the ult.
Exactly what you want to see. Leo goes down swinging though. Nearly even resets for this hurdle to Zipan, by the way.
Yeah, looks a little bit gutted on that one. Still a good amount of ults as well from Navi. Nice run to just win with just the one ult use. They still have breach ult. It's been here for a while. We get the backup judge for the knives. We like that as well. Hitting over towards Ace, looking strong. They picked a good site here. Do the kill trips. It's a good way of dealing with the Cypher. That's kind of nice, to be honest.
With that Yoru utility.
There go one of the kill traps.
They've taken site control. They will have a plant, but it's going to be a 5v5 retake.
Fnatic have been doing this a lot, right? We talked about this in Pistol. Just heavy A control here, but this is the first time where Navi have a good crossfire. Damn.
He's gone back. He's okay. He didn't get pushed off it just yet, but did he get
Damn,
noted?
3-person holding here? This is wild. When did Fnatic cancel this?
By Ram, but they're not having as much ease of access as they'd like. Smoke put into position.
And a
no
smoke?
found.
This is mental.
Paranoia didn't quite find his target. Actually, yes, it did. Tell a lie, but it's Sugetsu from above. Finding 3. And oh, CNED, a parting gift.
That's insane from Sugetsu managed to get it, but I'm so surprised, and they must have looked into the tendencies of Fnatic, and we saw it in the pistol round, at least I praised it, where they take A control fast. Heavy priority on taking A, then they can hold over towards the site. This is going to be interesting now, because if they go A again, I wonder if Fnatic are going to retake somewhere else, and maybe they're talking about it now, because he's pinging over towards spawn. I think they're going to retake spawn fast instead.
Okay, how can you even adjust for the
Dude, I've never seen 3 people hold A main like that.
Alpha to kind of change some of these.
So yeah, I'm really confident if we ever see an A site. I just saw Fnatic ping. I reckon they're going to go heavy flood through spawn. We'll keep an eye on it. We might get to see it here, to be honest with you. We'll keep an eye on the retake if they get over towards site. I think they're going to heavy flood over towards spawn.
Much deeper setup here from Alpha, but is semi-committed towards this elbow hold.
Yeah, it leaves him very little room to work. They are going to be close by to the site. Doesn't get revealed any of these Pieces of
Can they
utility
get
put
through?
down here. This could be the problem.
Trip.
Angel going to be caught a little bit here, and actually
Hello?
Chronicle, perfect timing, and Navi fall like flies. Chronicle!
Oh my god! As if Alpha got the last kill. I thought he was on for it. That was
And,
mental.
well, Navi
He's
is
just free.
lost.
He's free farming in heaven.
The clone doesn't hit a trip, they think, yeah, this isn't where Alpha's setup is. Then CNED gets caught by a deeper trip. Like I said, that's exactly the thing.
Absolutely
that Navi
free
should
farming.
be anticipating, especially from the previous, but again, there's
That
the
was
first
clean
three
though.
players
Look how
aren't
close
looking
he is getting
towards
this
a
last
swing
kill.
from this
Oh
heaven
yeah.
smoke.
I mean, fair enough. We saw it from this
Very
POV.
peculiar.
Yeah, these two have got an ongoing battle at stealing
Timeout
each
for
other's
Navi, yeah. Maybe not identifying
stealing
that
each other's
adjustment.
ults.
Round by round,
Sorry,
that
the aces.
adjustment, again, Fnatic
Navi
just
timeout.
capitalize massively. It's that slight switch up
Their
where
money can't be
I don't even
good,
think there's
I
a
think.
flash coming out of that smoke. It's just a swing off of the trip contact. Yeah, maybe Alpha's popped a cage and Navi are all looking towards the cage, expecting Alpha to
10 Zen
spam.
Yen, what's up, dude? Thank you so
Not
much. Welcome
entirely
into the
sure,
Slug
but
Club. Thank you for using your Prime on me.
absolute shutdown
Appreciate
here.
it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.
It's become such a, almost a mini game.
Say it. Bacon, I don't think that's what you thought I was going to say, but again, here's my YouTube. I upload everything, every single VOD from every single game. If you want to check it out, it's there. What's up, Prius? How we doing?
The risk for CNED to dash onto site as well.
Time for a Reddit thread. To be fair though, Prius, I'm gonna hop on and you can't. You gotta see the difference between the EMEA and the NA guy.
The way the choke points
There
work.
is a big difference.
Now it would be a big win, noting this adjustment of the
I can't ignore it.
knowing that there's an opportunity towards
Oh, I see
mid here,
everything.
there's not
Oh,
gonna
I
be a
know
trip
you do.
towards vents
I imagine you
potentially.
feel it, especially when
There
you're
are
getting all the flame
opportunities
for
to
it.
be found. Alpha now playing a
But
heaven
everything's always
setup
your
actually
fault
with
anyway, Prius, so
kill trip
it doesn't
towards
change
site.
too much.
And one that looks as if it's probably catered towards an Angel TP.
Right, so
the
timeout
backlines.
from Navi. They won the last force. And this is literally the exact same force buy that they won, so we'll see.
All in this time at all. I think for me, while they're more slowed down pieces, taking space, drawing.
How do you subscribe for free? You ask Bacan for a gifted, and they'll give it to you. I think that's how it works.
Obviously here two sheriffs as well.
That's
which is
very
why we
kind
see
of
the
you,
gaps
Bacan.
in Angel's utility. Necessarily have an awful lot to work with here.
Nice dog over towards middle. They need to clear out vents. They clear it, but they didn't fully. Okay, they didn't fully get through middle. Then they do the flash over towards middle, hits nothing. So now they know it must be a stack. They flash over towards B main. Info, gathers. Is it too late? No. Okay, chat. Now we get to see. Now we get to see. Are they heavy? Oh my god. The breach rotate. Yeah, it is a heavy flood from spawn. They talked about it. They wanted to change it up. Heavy flood from spawn, but it was a little bit. I mean, it was awfully timed. I'll put it out there. They wanted to catch them off, and it didn't work. It was kind of just a. It was a breach ult. He was here, but the next closest person was here. It was actually the first time I've seen Fnatic be a little bit off, and again, it's because. Yeah, look, it's in there pinging about it now. That's the first time I've seen Fnatic kind of be off their game, and it's because it's not one of their usual protocols. Their usual protocol is take A main. Now the new backup protocol is to just run into site once they take site from spawn. But yeah, they were definitely didn't look clean now. Unorthodox. Let's try that again. Unorthodox with the Prime. Thank you so much, mate. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thanks for making me melt. Thank you very much for that one. Appreciate it though, dude. Thank you, dude.
One way, a little late.
Dude, they keep winning the low buy rounds. They keep winning the rounds where they have three ults. Oh, that's kind of nice. He gets hit by the Sky Flash, and then he's here for the fast rotate. But then they dog clear it. Oh, that's a nice idea, though, to work against the Sky with it as well. We've seen some good levels. We've seen like three good things so far. It's insane from Alpha again. I love these cages. These cages that kind of link the whole back, so you don't know where he's rotating to. Means that he can do this. Yeah, it's so sick. Means that he can get another kill. They have no idea. Nice flash as well. Oh, really good Omen flash from Boaster. Holy hell. Yeah, love this setup again. Cage here, cage here. You link these two together and you can just rotate freely behind. So he could either be sticking in this place, or he could be over here, or he could be elbow. It was really good. And again, in terms of this, it's a sick Omen flash from Boaster and a good push. They dueled all at the same time. Durka from heaven. Alpha from
doesn't
sight.
need help
It
in
was
these
impressive.
scenarios.
No, and the other thing to note as well, with Navi's lack of focus towards heaven,
And I reckon they've probably talked about it a little bit, Fnatic. They have been struggling, like we saw in the after plant, in terms of A and getting locked over towards here and the floods potential that they tried to do here. So maybe now they're just trying to fight sight before they can actually get over towards it. This is the Omen Flash. Look how good that is. 2 of them. That's a freebie.
But yeah, there's such a huge gap between that first blood coming through. Zenit's on site. His top default, updrafted. Nobody's
do you think Navi not having a Raze player is a massive flaw to this team?
That's
They honestly do.
frustrating to see.
Zipan was one of the best Razes at the beginning of the game.
You don't want him to be
It's just the fact that they have CNED who's in the main duelist role.
For that similar sort of execution once again here.
Yeah, so going over towards A again. Right, we're actually going to see the A retake because they can't fight early over towards site. So now let's see if they can flood out of spawn properly. Keep an eye on the Sugetsu Lark. Where are we going? Where are we flooding out of? Heaven? Okay, makes a lot of sense. Holy hell.
Just fell down into just a sea of bodies.
Okay, Alpha used his ult, so they realized that one was lurking, and now Sugetsu decided to change it back. Plant still hasn't gone down. This is wild. Oh my god.
Alpha's a beast right now, and Sugetsu, you're on the wrong side of the
And they
map,
know
mate.
he was coming from here. They know he's either here or he's here, or I guess around here is what they'll guess, because Alpha did his ult before he managed to get those shots. Jesus. He's had some great rounds back to back.
The showstopper comes through, the smokes start to drop. They haven't got that kind of sustained to break line of sight long enough, but yeah, very, very strange.
Did they try and plant B? Not much. We had one, right? One round where they had the Yoru ult.
Executes with this composition. And Fnatic actually showing a number of different approaches of how to stop it. So find the one on the way in, another as well.
15 HP now.
It's okay. It's a nice stun. It's a nice stun. Time's running low. Should be impossible.
There's no way you even make it possible.
Jesus, the ciphers at the moment trying to top each other. Who can have the best 3K? Very impressive though. Nice shots from him. Doesn't change anything in terms of the buy. Fnatic are good for the last
I
one.
want to give credit here as well to the man on the screen. Alpha.
Yeah, this was insane. I want to give credit as well to Boaster just calling, like, again, they can't take A. They tried to flood out towards spawn and it wasn't great, but they went 4-person over towards heaven. Yeah, 4-person over towards heaven in terms of bursting out here. They've been good at adapting on the fly. Dude, Mini never has to call a timeout. Boaster's too good at adapting. It's incredible. Mini can just sleep all day.
So much freedom to try and control the rest of the map. Switch up here from Navi, but this is unknown territory in terms of how this map has gone so far. And Durka, yeah, takes some damage.
11 HP.
Angel's gone pretty far ahead here.
What a weird round this is. Because this camera can see the timeout of this, but he's missed it.
Pop this trap and maybe try and isolate Alpha. Again,
this is weird. I wonder if he can get his teammates to try and shoot the trip.
See Angel's looking around for it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but now he knows that Angel was close.
Or did Angel shoot
head towards CT? Yeah, he gets a little bit damage done, but he needs a bit more than that. And
oh, what a weird round.
No idea.
Ah, look at these cages, man. They're a nightmare.
Alpha's
just having so much fun.
Everyone here. Perfect play. Angel finds 0 value towards CT. And Sugetsu, well, 1v5.
Mate, this setup is just too good, isn't it? He actually changed it a little bit. He changed it so normally it was like this. This one leaked over like heavier this way, so he could play around it this way. Like he could hide behind here if he wanted to. So he has like, it's the same setup where you're like using relatively similar cages, but a little bit more aggro, so you can play forward on them. Yeah, this was so sick.
Basically to try and find an opener or something.
What a nice little cipher off this game was.
Across the entire map for Navi. Fnatic haven't really been running away with that. They haven't really been progressing out B main, playing hyper aggressively and proactively looking for that information.
Boaster on the 1 kill. I still think his calls are really good on this though. I feel like, again, he kind of won them some rounds. He won them some rounds here. Not with the fragging, just with the actual ideas. So I like that a lot.
Ultimately, because there's no pressure elsewhere, they have things like the fault line available at the right time for the execute. They have the paranoia available. They have Trailblazer and both flashes for Leo.
Cypher or Killjoy for this map, Cypher for sure.
unable to really draw out from Fnatic.
Man's doing the Bonkar. Oh my goodness. Mate, Bonkar's always in chat. You can't be saying that.
You saw Angel trying to keep that, third player a little bit more present. It actually worked quite nicely, but they didn't really.
Bonkar's still catching straight.
All in pieces, and they never got past Alpha's setups, basically, or at least with any sort of ease.
I don't know if that was really Navi expecting to find value early with
That's a
one of these
compliment.
executes, force the adjustment from Alpha, but
I don't know
all
if
it
I
forced
can.
was a very,
I
very
don't know.
different setup.
I mean,
Alpha
to an
wasn't
extent.
prioritizing the
But
choke points. He was looking towards putting his back to the wall on site.
depends how you want to take it.
Very, very
It's like a
deep
backhanded
appeal
one.
trip.
I feel
And
like
even
the
then,
can.
when you've
I'm not
got
gonna lie to
Chronicle
you.
swinging out of a smoke, and finding a 4K.
Sounds like you take it.
You're never really
Okay.
going to be
Well
forced
then,
to change that setup.
No, there's no real problems with it. It was so good.
The only thing that changes that setup for Fnatic is if Durka dies a couple of times early and mid. Boast against
Bonkar moving to coach was very W. Yeah, Bonkar moving to coach was like
Navi, but
a blessing for anyone that he coaches.
Rarely, I think.
Twice.
That's it.
They'll learn a lot with him as a
They looked
coach.
quite good rounds. They kept bodies where they were. They created options.
Hey, in my eyes, in terms of execution and
Ryan,
construction,
what's
the
up?
best round we saw was actually the full line paranoia and Angel TP onto pillar.
That was quite nice.
Don't know why they kept on going. I mean, they had a game plan to go over towards A, and it definitely just backfired just from Alpha's setups. Like, they obviously wanted to use, like, the Euro, from what we saw, it only really had, like, 2 set plays in terms of 1 set play being the TP stuff that we saw over towards B, and then the ult with the stun. Like, that was kind of nice, but then in terms of just big game plan, what they had is a lot of it was find the Cypher and try and exploit it with the Euro decoys. They were going to go through and break the kill trips. But then Alpha just made up for it with, instead of the trips, just use his cages to just duel them all the time. So again, it was more just a good adaptation from Alpha, really, and just crazy just individual play from him that kind of wrecked this. Nilzenia, what's up? Good to see her. What do we reckon? Navi needs this pistol? Feels like it. There's only one duelist here, so it's honestly not too bad.
Actually, a couple of these flashes forcing deeper, but CNED's found the first.
Oh, Zipan looks dead though. Yeah, the position just out in the open, so Getsu falls
and CNED got dinked down.
The loving arms of Fnatic, making it almost comfortable for them.
Yeah, CNED can't really re-swing onto that. He's down to 11 HP. So a 3v4 now in favour of Fnatic.
He's going to need some help here. Shao, Angel, someone's got to do something, and Fnatic just pausing for thought. They have
might be their time to take double pistol.
They don't have to overextend in this regard. Tap on the spike,
flash
draw
out
the
from
attention.
spawn.
Smoke goes towards main, and here comes the counter hit. Angel good for one, but it's an Alpha.
Just as I got a bit of hope, of course, it's Alpha. Mate, he's had an insane game. What's he on? What kills is this guy on? 16 to 7. We've got a silent 16 to 7 from Chronicle as well. Just been racking them.
Let's have a little look at this one again towards the end.
It's just so clean to watch.
Thought he was on like 20 kills. Yeah, I thought we were gonna see 20 as well. That face.
That is not
that
the
face explains it
all.
all.
A close game between these two. This now becomes very much a possibility of having that
3 rifles.
Yeah.
Interesting. They're not buying the
Navi can pull off miracles here.
They're not buying the Stinger anymore. They go for a
couple of
Ghost.
upgraded pistols. And it's really comfortable.
That's a nice way of dealing with the camera.
Durka actually.
CNED gets the hero Marshall into it.
Early, so removes one of the information tools. That's going to force the rotation of Navi. No TP set up for Angel either, so there's no chance of him getting back across to support Zipan. If he does start to feel that pressure.
Bit of a sack from Navi. They got mid control, and in terms of what happened was they had mid control. They saw pressure over towards B because the camera got blown up by the satchel, and then just a straight up A hit. And it's nice to see this from Fnatic as well. Just satcheling in, Dog goes in as well to check it. And the stack from Navi, a little bit unlucky, but yeah, nice hit from Fnatic, just making sure that nothing crazy could happen even if there was a stack here. And they gave themselves plenty of time to work with if there was.
Found first and foremost. And Alpha just going to sit and watch. The cross has already been made. They are towards the lower side of the ramp.
A bit of info. You got a flash for us, Leo?
I think they noted him.
No flash, just has to swing.
In as well. Leo's there. Everyone's in towards this one. And Navi finding no respite. There is no rest here for them.
Fnatic making this one look dominant again, really. You take away the double pistols. Sorry, that's actually a good point. In terms of pistols, 2-2. 2-2 in terms of it. 2-0 in terms of this map. So we equal out the pistols at 2-2, but Navi not winning the map where they won both pistols, a little bit criminal.
Starting to spiral out of control, but almost going beyond repair. Angel nearly catches one as the smoke drops.
Yes, this should do.
This could be. This could fizzle out. This has to happen for Navi. This is a big
Yeah, I mean,
round for
this
them.
is it. It's literally now or never.
It's
all on
this
this
I'm wondering
one.
how much they go for. Okay, yeah, we got rifles out on deck. They are well equipped for this round. Navi scraped it together.
People commenting on Boaster's kills. For everyone commenting on Boaster's kills, why aren't you commenting on Shal's kills?
Proactive approach here.
They both have the same
Navi,
amount of kills. It's 10-4. It doesn't make sense.
Was playing a deep ramp position, but now
Like
reconsidering.
that's weird. That's a weird way to look at it. I'm not gonna lie.
A big gap towards B site right now. Navi investing towards.
Shao catching strays. I'm just doing like a direct comparison. It's weird.
They're not going to be in position to catch this rotation.
You're comparing an
They'll be
IGL
there
to a
early enough.
non-IGL as well. Same agent. Like, it's weird that more people are typing that about Boaster than Shao right now.
How deep do they
Not that I
actually
think
go
anyone
exploring?
should be typing about anyone about it, but I'm just saying it's a weird approach, weird way to look at it.
You're gonna know it now. But again, no flank, no anything really. Just getting back through towards heaven. They might get a fight on it.
No way. Wait, how has he avoided? Okay, dude, imagine he avoided that Omen flash as well. Okay, Cena did great, but the trades are just here. Chronicle keeping up with the silent kills. Just nothing too flashy, just straight up trades all the time.
No plan to be had yet, 25 seconds now. Zipan taking down Chronicle, at least took away the spike, but wait, keep an eye on Alpha in this. Keep an eye on
They're
Alpha.
expecting
How
it.
much
Surely not.
can one
Yeah,
man
nicely
do?
handled
Not
from
enough
Shao.
Heads up work, and now just Leo. You don't try it as well. No, you're going to try and play to the cross here. Shao going to dip over, he's fine. That's clean work,
1v3.
Still the flash to play.
Gotta go a little bit
He has
fast.
to get
Oh
towards the plant,
god.
he knows it. He's drawn him off it.
Oh, imagine he
a
hit
second
it.
of an opportunity there, and Leo now trying to toy with him. He's seeing
Oh god, I'm
I'm
so
pretty sure he
nervous.
knows what's going on here. But the defuse, he's got to make his move.
Okay, nicely handled, dude. Honestly, he gave himself a really good try at that. It was a nice try from him.
Only 2 rifles carried
Fnatic should be a
across,
little bit
so
happy,
Cena's not
managed to
gonna
get
have
3
that
kills out of
progress
this one, so we're going to see a huge
towards
swing
the
round.
Bradestone just
Chronicle
yet.
has enough
Needs to
money if Durka wants to
invest in
AWP,
a
but he's
rifle
on
here,
raise,
but,
maybe
yeah,
not.
I think Angel's going to be struggling down at 3k. See if there's any possibility of getting a drop across, but Cena ultimately the one that makes this doable. Great read from Shao though, anticipating that aggression towards screens. So Alpha was nearly lined up for 3 potentially. In that situation, a 2v3, it's not the first thought in your mind that
And
Alpha's going to
yeah,
go exploring.
a lot of people can't buy next
The
round.
funds a little bit.
We've got 3 on each
Angel on a Bulldog here.
team. Let me think, you'll have a 2-4. I mean, you could buy with light armor. We've got 2 on Fnatic and 3 on Navi that can't buy next round. It's huge.
Very tentative from Navi. Got a clone set up here for mid potentially. Again, with that smoke going up, it's not as if that's going to play Zipan into any position.
Yeah,
Trailblazer
definitely
are
with some of
actually
these
clear behind it as
Navi
well, so
comps that
almost
they've put together within a
rally
week,
off
you're
the back
starting
there
to see
doesn't really
holes,
throw
right?
Fnatic
We're
off
seeing
the
one
initial
ways that have
approach.
been missed. We're seeing recons that aren't scanning.
They wanna continue
Like
up
you
middle here.
can, it reeks of
Space
comps that were
was
put together within like
garnered by
4 or
that
5
utility
days.
work early on.
Just the little things you start to see it coming in.
Would be Angel potentially to see the first couple of plays if they did continue up towards heaven. But they're going through the protocol list, going to keep Navi guessing
Whoa.
Shao.
Nice shot,
First
dude.
to activate, yeah. Keep in mind, that is from the last round being his 3rd, and then that is the follow-up. Huge. Can he do any
Good
more?
Omen
Trying to
flash
slow
with the
this down
double
a little,
peek
see
as
if he can
well.
play and
They
zip
hold
that
on
near. Paranoia sent
towards
back on through. The drop
B
down
main
comes
control.
in.
That's a nice
2
Omen
players
flashback
facing, and he doesn't win the fight
from
either way.
Boaster though. They
They
dropped
know
down at the
Shao's
right
around here
time, one in the
somewhere.
open.
There's a double face there from Shao. And the paranoia that
Oh
somebody's
man,
coming
Alpha's
through
going to
from
kill
B
everyone,
main.
isn't he?
Cena finds one Alpha with the backstab though.
3v3 again. Surrounded on all fronts, but it is Fnatic. Sugetsu gonna find the first target, taking down the big man himself, Alpha. But I like that. A nice
got
step
no
from
map
Fnatic
control.
trying to isolate one, but a check back in. Leo gonna know
No
where
map
Shao
control, they
is.
can be
He's
anywhere.
gonna try and
It's a
pick up the
nightmare.
pace, get towards that pillar. Sugetsu with the next layer on this. Leo needs a kill here. He's gonna
How
get
the
it.
hell have they
He
won
finds
this?
Shao, and in the time, Boaster got Sugetsu. And how is it just down to Angel now? And look at the readjusted position, making it hard to pry them out of his positions. A tap on the spike, the flash doesn't connect, but he notes the player. He falls
God.
back. Leo toying with time, but he falls. And
There's no way they win this round. It's such an impactful round as well. 3 of them can't buy. They're the kind of rounds that they win, and it's just stupid, isn't it?
Leo, by the way, slipping in and out behind that pillar.
It's mental. Everyone in those positions knows exactly what to do, though. The best chance of winning the round is the best way to actually give them a chance of winning the 2v3 when they have no map control. Just take both of the duels, 1v1s. Boop_boops, thank you so much. Thank you, 13 months. Yeah, you like the pig emote? I mean, that's all down to Yampy, really. That exploded into something bigger than I thought.
But Fnatic on 11, knocking on the door of series point already.
Looks like big
I guess they.
But can they do it? Oh dear.
Is it the counter paranoia?
I don't know. I'd like to watch that one back. As it stands, yeah, Fnatic just striding onto the site. Navi not really being able to put up much of a fight here. Not clean for CNED, but he does at least get Durka down. Knives back into play here. Can he find any more? He needs a big round here, and he's going to try his damn best at it. Leo's fallen, 3 more to find. Gets paranoid about a flank, but we know it's not there. Fnatic, how much more can they hold on to this? CNED needs to do some serious work.
I mean, yeah, CNED just needs to kill them all.
Doesn't have a great deal to work with, but he's got to make something out of nothing. They start working towards the site. Flash comes in, slows it down, Boaster denies Sugetsu. It's all on CNED. The clock running low now, finds another victim, needs 2 more
double
to even have a
smoke beyond
chance
the
at
half.
this. But look at the clock, he's running out of time and he knows it. He can't even really close the gap in this one. Such a valiant attempt from CNED. But I think we all know he's running a little low on time. Still has 1 more Cloudburst to work with. And he's going to make it the best of that scenario.
Honestly, it was a good try. He didn't have enough time, but it was a nice try.
And it's 12 for Fnatic.
Yeah, I'm not even sure there actually of the exchange.
Okay, 7 chances to close this out. What a dominant. Honestly, what a dominant double match.
Angel tries to play into a position here.
Is it Xiao's?
Navi definitely not wanting to show too much. You can definitely tell from both of these comps that these were just made purely for just this game. 1 week of prepping. So I imagine we won't see both of these comps again. But the good thing about this as well is when other teams do go against them, if they maybe don't look at the game enough, sometimes they will think like they have to kind of consider this.
When you watch it back.
Yep.
Mate, Mini's still angry about some of this. His team's winning 12-5.
Timeout for Navi, but
still
I feel
furious.
like been outclassed this game, if I'm honest, Mike, quite simply as well.
By a fairly large margin as well.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen Fnatic bring out these crazy new pieces, really. We've just seen them playing.
This has been a lot slower from Fnatic, to be honest. Like I said, in the first map, felt like they were paying a lot of respect, but that continued. Even where they had some rounds that felt very comfortable, they weren't overzealous, they weren't kind of drilling back in the necks. Even in their round losses, it wasn't as if, you know, they kind of got a little more aggro, you know, proactively looking for these engagements.
It was like a 5v3 into a 2v3, right?
I'll be honest, Navi have been unable to
I'm pretty sure it was... Did I see Alpha take a rope here at one point? I think it might have been that.
Yeah, they have been floundering under the pressure.
Kind of gifted them a way back in.
Here from CNED, it looks like.
That's probably why he was angry. They gave away a big number lead into this round. Was it Durka? That was round before? I can't remember that.
It's not going to really subvert the attention of Fnatic all that much.
Who knows?
Look and see what they can do here. CNED already going to connect towards Boaster. That's a big initial pick. And a good follow-up. Xiao there holding the line until then. Alpha going to break back through, and Angel trying to fill that void.
No way is he getting these kills.
Alpha ready to go. Sugetsu now looks vulnerable. Has to back away from this.
Didn't see what he fully survived on, but I saw him at 9 HP at one point. Might have been lower, I felt. I think the heal was coming in before then.
Spike though.
Alpha's just winning every single duel that is given to him.
Do they leave
Problem being, sorry,
3v5 into a 3v3.
So I don't know whether or not they're going to look to pinch towards mid here. You see the pings coming through on the minimap.
And yeah, this is great. They just cut sound.
Yeah.
This is it.
They're just creating the question mark that they could have got anywhere.
Got Navi waiting in CT.
Could have gone like this. Could honestly be all the way back over towards B main. They waited so long that they could have done anything. They didn't have pure vision all the time. This was broken at one point.
Move Sugetsu towards B and Zipan in between both. Ooh, Sugetsu, okay, trying to sit a little deeper towards B main. They've heard a fair amount of this.
I like this play from Sugetsu.
What they're hearing with 10 seconds.
I think he might win them this round.
About this. Zipan is primed in a good position to try and make his way forward. Sugetsu's closing the gap now. Going to see the first. That's Leo on a platter, and it's all Alpha. Can he close it out now? 12 on the board. If he makes it to 13, it's GG.
It's going to be an ace.
He's going to need the ace.
Is he?
Already got 3 here.
He's got his cam. And CNED the first to step forward. No challenger yet. Here's the spike being toyed with. CNED prowling further forward.
Insta defuse though.
Up, he finds him. And now Alpha.
Okay, of course he gets the ace, but the round is there. Mate, he's just trying to get the stats up, isn't he?
Fantastic form from
He's just
Alpha.
trying to get the stats up. 26 for him. 26 to 9.
The challenge comes through so late though. If the spike cam actually had vision on the spike, there's a chance here where...
Yeah, it's one of those. Oh no, you defused. Guess I'll just have to do it again. Guess I'll get 4 more kills.
CNED to find the kill.
He doesn't even look that fussed. Just pulled off an ace.
Yeah, it's nice though. I mean, he lost the round this way. Oh, you can't afford armor. Got no armor for CNED in this one. That's how much damage he did. Again, 3,000 loss bonus, so prioritizing the Vandal over any kind of armor.
This is going to be interesting. Fnatic are already up middle. This is so fast in comparison to what we've been seeing.
This is no information either, no sound cues at least from the steps.
This is nice from Navi though. Good info over towards B main.
Here this time around from Sugetsu. Lots of ultimates for Navi to work with though. First one being Angel. Now, will he actually catch sight of these players in ropes?
Yeah, this is such a long ult.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Spot out both of them.
Yeah.
Actually, Rolling Thunder. Again, they anticipate this A-pinch coming through.
Oh, this is nice. They're the cam setup. Cam contact, Zipan ult off it.
Pretty big. Hold on. A little bit of fight in this one. And a little bit of support CNED there. Lovely work from CNED this time. Saving Sugetsu, who looked...
This, if they can keep this one clean and get their money good, it's not too bad. In terms of Fnatic, going to have 2 people, 3 people that can't buy, so they might want to save onto this.
Can Leo sell something here? Can they find any bit of space? But they've only got 30 seconds. What are you even meant to try in this? Just probably keep the rifles in your hands, and that's the best you can really
Fnatic do the setup with the cam spot? Oh, really?
2300, I'm not even sure actually of Durka's ultimate status, but a chance here at least to get some investment back into the next.
Delaying the inevitable, maybe.
I mean, this drew out the Rolling Thunder, Angel's ultimate
when do we start believing?
And Sugetsu as well, throw that in the hat.
We look to fight another day. 5 alive for Navi. And an upgrade here or there as well, so they should be able to get
10.
Maybe a better
maybe at 9 because it will be like,
okay.
1 low by here, and then they would win another round.
Doable here. Great read on the back of Angel's information. Spotting those 2 members in fence,
buy round maybe.
Immediately the Rolling Thunder is posted towards ramp and main. It's a perfect read of the situation.
0 because they're just going to farm ults and win.
It feels like Fnatic have a massive advantage, or at least massive
maybe we'll keep an eye on it. They don't have the best ults for it. I mean, these two are the pivotal ones.
Okay, 1 away for Durka.
B main take again. I mean, it's a nice B main take. Wow, they invest Omo Flash as well. Oh god. Do they have any idea the boaster's here?
Boaster,
That was kind of interesting. He thought this one was over here again. No way they force into that and win this out. 2 HP and 45 HP. They force into B main late while there's a 1-way and still win that. That's madness. It was a fake flash from Leo, right? They kind of changed that. I think they turned from it.
The information he wants.
And a man advantage as well.
Oh, this is going to be a devastating round loss here.
Oh, and they get full info with the ult.
They lose it on. And they know 100% where both these players are. There's no secrets to this anymore. The time's now on their side as well. CNED takes the first couple of steps, but it's Sugetsu to find it. Leo.
It's going to delay a lot of time.
Towards pillar. And they have to kind of live this one out. Rocket gets posted.
A little bit of damage. Nice reposition from Daka. Damn, Sugetsu stepping up, chat. 5 HP, 13 HP. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How are some of these rounds so
Fnatic
close?
actually deciding to throw some of these investments in to try and secure this. Again, no fault really in that. But Navi flipping.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mishap from them. They're giving the first kill too easy. Yeah, the fake flash here was everything. Oh my goodness.
Gets the freebie onto.
Yeah, the freebie onto Leo was kind of the way in.
Really opens things up.
That was smart from CNED, as in baiting out the ult.
Do we actually have a comeback on our hands here?
I mean, I'm getting worried.
Baiting out the ult is updraft.
The loss bonus comes into effect now with what Fnatic can buy on some of these light shields.
Nice.
You question some of the utility potentially behind
4
it,
chances. Slowly going down. 4 chances for Fnatic to close this out.
A little concerned, actually.
Good news for Navi.
Navi built some momentum.
They used 2 ults into that, and one's really impactful. Bad news, they just lost Angel over towards middle, but maybe they get IGL buff.
27-11,
IGL dead buff. Oh, they're going to walk into an empty B site.
What does Xiao do about this? He can't do much. He has to respect it.
This is done.
To come through as well.
This is actually done. If Fnatic play this well, there's no chance, especially with Alpha here. And they get a good plant.
That's a little bit dangerous here. That smoke just dissipating, but no one there to really find much. Actually, Tell the Lights at least denied the first attempt at a plant. Buying a couple of seconds now for the second shot.
Oh, they went safe plant. Small chance.
Yeah, looking to get antsy on this though.
Zenit's in. He's straight in there. It's Chronicle to find Xiao though, leaving it just down to Zip and Cena and Sugetsu. And this is when the problems start to come together. You've got so many bodies against you here. Alpha does get noted, but he still wins the fight. CNED with 4 to find.
He's just too good today.
The flash pretty
Alpha's
good as well.
just too good today.
Leo gonna keep that position in
it's
mind.
not meant to happen when you're this good.
The first couple of tentative steps
oh my goodness. 29, I think. I was counting right. 29, 28. Something around that. I think it was 29.
Sadly, in my book,
very, very impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, it did.